Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of JLD Reactions. Today we're going to be watching Doctor Who Season 3, Episode 10, entitled The Family of Blood. Excuse me. So last week's episode I really enjoyed. And you already know they had to hide the Doctor's consciousness in a weird point in history, and now Martha's a servant. And her job is pretty much to protect the Doctor, and the aliens are after them, and yada yada. You know what's going on. Anyway, I'm really enjoying this episode, and I kind of like the feeling of Martha knowing what's going on, but not being able to say anything, and like her kind of being. It's kind of there's kind of like a sadness to it that I don't mind actually, and I really enjoy seeing David Tennant do these like upper crust roles, these upper crust accents that I can't do. But anyway, okay, guys, let's get started. But before we do, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Also, you can get the full reaction to this video and to other videos on Patreon. Let's get started.
Make your decision, Mr. Smith.
Oh, the little boy has his consciousness.
Perhaps if that human heart breaks, the Time Lord will emerge.
Time Lord. 10. One more move, and I shoot.
Oh, the maid is full of fire.
And you can shut up!
Careful, son of mine. This is all for you so that you can live forever.
Shoot you down.
Try it. We'll die together.
Would you really pull the trigger? He looks too scared.
Scared and holding a gun's a good combination. Do you want to risk it?
You can't shoot him. He's a human. Human body.
Doctor, get everyone out. There's a door at the side. It's over there. Go on!
I kind of like seeing Martha like this, a little bit badass. I'm kind of liking that. And his performance is so over the top, but it's so funny. It works for me. I think he's hilarious.
Mr. Hicks, warn the village, get everyone out. Latimer, get back to the school, tell the headmaster.
Don't touch me! You're as bad as them.
Very well. You boys remain on guard. Mr. Snell, telephone for the police. Mr. Phillips, with me. We shall investigate.
No, but it's not safe out there.
Mr. Smith, it seems your favorite servant is giving me advice. You will control her, sir.
Ooh. Ugh.
Gotta find that watch.
But people treat customer service people like that. If you work in the service industry, be like a waitress or a blackjack dealer. There are people like that.
Keep me dark. Keep me closed.
Ashington, we need water for the vicar's gun.
I'm not sure I'm crazy about the scarecrow people. But everything else I like. I mean, I guess I know they did the scarecrow people probably because it was lower budget, but I just feel like they could have come up with a better form of minion.
Just a friend. I'm not, I mean, you haven't got a rival, as much as I might. Just his friend.
And human, I take it?
Human, don't worry. And more than that, I don't just follow him around. I'm training to be a doctor. Not an alien doctor, a proper doctor, a doctor of medicine.
Well, that certainly is nonsense. Women might train to be doctors, but hardly this Scythian and hardly one of your colour.
Oh! This putana. I'm glad that they're doing it. They're going for it. They're saying that they're not skimming away from it. So, wow. But that was definitely the mindset back then. And for some people, still today.
Bones of the hand. Carpal bones, proximal row, scaphoid, lunate, triquetral, pisiform, distal row, trapezium, trapezoid, capitate, hammock. Then the metacarpal bones extending in 3 distinct phalanges, proximal, middle, distal.
Well, you read that in a book.
Yes, to pass my exams. Can't you see? This is true.
I must go.
If we find that watch and we can stop them.
Those boys are going to fight. I might not be a doctor, but I'm still their nurse. They need me.
Son of mine.
Am I not enough?
No, that's not true. Never.
I've got to go.
Mother was right about one thing, though. There's boys, they're children. John Smith wouldn't want them to fight. Never mind the doctor. John Smith, I was getting to know. He knows it's wrong. Doesn't he?
Mr. Smith, if you please.
What choice do I have?
John Smith is a completely different person.
Time Lord!
Inside the device.
Everything he is concealed away in the hands of a schoolboy. But now we know. That's all we need to find. The boy and the watch. What are we waiting for? Attack!
Ooh, I bet he looks back at this performance and he's like, shit, it was so bad. Even though I like it, sometimes it's a little over the top, but I do like it. His goofiness. I don't know. He's really going for it, but I bet you the actor himself is like, ugh, what was I thinking?
Family!
Time to end it now!
You recognize it, don't you?
Come out, Doctor! Come to us!
I've never seen it in my life.
Do you remember its name?
I'm sorry, John. But you wrote about it. The blue box. You dreamt of a blue box.
I'm not. I'm John Smith. That's all I want to be. John Smith. With his life. And his job. And his love. Why can't I be John Smith? Isn't he a good man?
Yes, he is.
Why can't I stay?
What can I say? Did they steal that from Angel? Is that where they got that from? I know this guy really likes the Buffyverse. I mean, did they get that from Angel? Why can't I stay?
What am I then? Nothing. I'm just a story.
Closer,
Can you hear it?
closer. Look, he's asleep. Very close. Waiting to waken you, little man.
Why did he speak to me?
Oh, low-level telepathic field. You were born with it. Just an extra synaptic engram causing... Is that how he talks?
All you have to do is open it and he's back.
You knew this all along, and yet you watched while Nurse Redfern and I...
I didn't know how to stop you. He gave me a list of things to watch out for, but that wasn't included.
Falling in love? That didn't even occur to him.
No.
Then what sort of man is that? And now you expect me to die?
It was always going to end no. The doctor said the family's got a limited lifespan. That's why they need to consume a Time Lord. Otherwise, 3 months and they die. Like mayflies, he said.
Oh.
So your job
That's why
was
she
to
had to
execute me?
People are dying out there. They need him and I need him.
I see his point of view. Just imagine, like, waking up thinking that you have this whole life and then realizing one day that, like, none of it's real. I mean, but is it real because you have the memory of it? Does that make it real? Does it exist in another plane somewhere? Supposedly every thought really exists somewhere. If you believe in that new age gobbledygook. Like,
I don't.
you guys see how they started off with action, but then they've just really just taken their time in these moments of the doctor learning who he is again and coping with that? Like, I just really love that. You get what I'm saying? Like, compare this episode to the second part of Daleks in Manhattan. The second, remember, they were just like, it was just so much running around. And, you know, this episode, it's just, like I said, it's not just them running around from the aliens. It's taking moments like this. That's why this episode works. That's why this episode's really good. that
one's
makes sense.
safe. And they all send their love, John.
Well, it's done. Thank you.
Did you see?
The Time Lord has such adventures. But he could never have a life like that.
And yet I could.
Trapped her inside a mirror. Every mirror. If ever you look at your reflection and see something move behind you just for a second, that's her. That's always her. As for me, I was suspended in time, and the doctor put me to work standing over the fields of England as their protector. We wanted to live forever, so the doctor made sure that we did.
God, that's ugh. I mean, I know that they were bad people, don't get me wrong, but to me, that's one of the evilest, horriblest thing you can do. Just eternal suffering, being trapped somewhere for all eternity. Oh my God. That would suck so bad. But see, I thought if they didn't eat for 3 months, they would die. So how does that work?
Because everything that John Smith is and was, I'm capable of that too.
I can't.
Please come with me.
I can't.
Why not?
Well, let her go on
John
one
Smith is
adventure.
dead, and you look like him.
But he's here. Inside. If you look in my eyes.
Not saying that was okay, but you get what I'm saying, right? You can't help but feel bad for her.
Don't blink.
Okay, Blink, I don't know what this episode's about. I just know it has weeping angels in it. That's all I know. Okay, guys, that was a really good episode. I really enjoyed that episode. Definitely enjoyed that episode. I think the strong point of the episode clearly was the scenes with the doctor and the love story that took place. And I felt like they did a really good job because sometimes this show can expect us to care for characters without really developing them. It's like they don't take their time. They just like rush to it. It's like, you should care about this character because we played sad music and they're crying, so you should care about this character. It's like, no, that doesn't work. But the nurse lady character, I felt her pain. I felt John Smith's pain. You know? He had all these plans in his life, and all of a sudden he finds out that he's this person that he doesn't even know that he really... Well, I mean, John Smith is not the doctor. John Smith is his own consciousnness. Essentially, the doctor wanted his body back, you know? I mean, John Smith does have residual dreams or whatever. I mean, do those residual memories make him the doctor? I don't know. I don't think so. But it was just sad. Like, I really felt their love story, and I felt like it would have been slightly better had they probably started a little bit earlier in the love story in the last episode. But either way, it still worked. Regardless, it still worked. And the little boy, I was cool with him having the compass and shit, but at the same time, the little end story where it's like, jump to the right so we don't get blown up. It was like, they could have just looked at that. I didn't think that. I didn't feel like that was developed. I didn't think that was a very interesting story. I just thought it was a superfluous little plot. And poor Martha. Ugh. Martha. Can you imagine Martha, like, used to living in London in med school, uh, well-to-do family, and then having to be a servant for 3 months, and people looking down on her because of her class and her color. It's like, which go hand in hand. I'm gonna give that episode an 8.5. And comparing that episode to Daleks in Manhattan, I thought that episode was a lot better than Daleks in Manhattan. Okay, guys, that was fun, and I will see you guys in the next episode, Blink, which I'm looking forward to. I hope I like it. I hope it's not a whole nother... Never mind, I'm not going to say anything. Guys, I'm looking forward to the next episode. I'm debating on whether I should watch it right now. I hear it's really scary. That's all I know. I don't know anything else about it except there's weeping angels and that it's supposedly scary. So, it's 12:30 a.m. It's like, do I really want to watch something scary right before I go to sleep? No, I don't think so. Even though I don't think most of these episodes are scary. Except Satan's Pit. That kind of scared me a little bit. But anyway. Okay, guys. See you later. Ciao. Bye.